Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about the topic organizational theory. Friend, this is a very important topic with respect to project management or PMI or PMBOK, project management body of knowledge. This is a very important topic with respect to project management. And friend, if you are studying project management in university or planning to give exam of PMP, so friend, this is an important topic that you must have to understand, and this topic you will see in the exam. Definitely, either it's a university exam or either it's a PMP exam, you will see definitely this topic in the exam. uh, Friend, if you are a professional project manager and working in any organization, so again this topic is important for you to understand that what is organizational theory and what does it mean, and how to implement, how to use the concept in the professional life. So friend, first of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Organizational theory. Friend, organizational theory means the study of the structure, functioning and performance of organization and the behavior of individual and groups within it. It was just a definition, friend. First of all, we have to understand what is an organization. Friend, you have definitely seen multiple organizations, either it's a local organization or either it's a the international organization. Friend, what is an organization? Organization means, friend, group of people, group of resources who are working for a same goal, same objective. So that is called as organization. In terms of definition, if we talk about, this is the definition, that group of people who are working for a same goal, same objective. For example, let's suppose that that you have an idea, you have a goal, that you want to provide free education to children who don't have the money, who don't, the parents who doesn't have the money. So you want to provide the education for those children, and you, let's suppose you organize, you make a organization of around 4 to 5 persons who working for the cause that they will provide free education services for those children who doesn't have the, whose parents doesn't have the money to pay for schools. So here friend, this is an organization. As per the definition, this is an organization. Why? Because the goal is same, the objective is same, and the persons who are working there, they are working as a group and working for the same cause and same objective. So that is why this is called an organization as per the definition. Friend, if we move forward, see, any organization, like for example any multi international serving organization. For example, you can take any example of ABC company. For example, they have lots of departments like finance departments, accounts department, for example IT division, they have procurement department, HR department. So there are multiple or departments are there. But see one thing, that the whole organizations, the persons who are working there, they have the single objectives in their mind. So where they are working to their objectives. And who tells you that what is the objective? The management, the senior management or the organizational organization owners tell you that this is your objective. So all persons who are working there, they have the same cause, same objective in their mind, and they work accordingly. So friend, see that the organization means the group of people or subgroup of people who are working for who are working as a group and working for the same cause and objective. So that is called as organization. Now coming towards more into deep, what is organizational theory, friend? Friend, organizational theory by definition means the study of structure, functioning, performance of organization and behavior. See friend, organizational theory means that you uh, want to study the structure of organization, that how they developed, in which manner they are working, what is their objectives, and what are their basis of organization. Okay, main concept of organizational theory means studying the structure, the baseline, the functioning and performance of organization and behavior. That is called as organizational theory as per the definition. See friend, here when we talk about organizational theory, there are multiple aspects, that what is the organizational structure, how the individuals work there, what are the roles and responsibilities, physical setting, informal organization. So all these are the aspects of organization theory. When we talk about, we have to consider about it. Now very basic concept of the organizational theory is classical theory. Classical theory means, friend, that it is a formal structure of organization and leaves the human aspect of organization to personal specialists. The earliest write on organization called the classical school. See friend, here organized classical theory means, friend, it based on the classical concept or traditional aspect of organizational theory, in which the organization divides into the functional divisions like HR division, human resource division, accounts division, and the human aspects is at one side, the main aspect is on the functional side, and the organization divides or based on the segregation based on the divisions or based on the functional organization functionality of the department. See friend, here just imagine classical theory is based on the traditional organizational structure, in which organizations are divided based on the functional or divisions like HR division, accounts division, software division, IT division, network division, procurement. So it is the classical theory. Classical means, just imagine it as a traditional approach of organizations, in which organizations are divided or based on the traditional approach, that functional based on the functional divisions the organizations are developed. Okay, now next one is the human resource theory. Friend, here the human resource theory means that organizations developed or based on the human resource. While designing an organization, the people who are employed there and their behavior should be taken into consideration. uh, what does it mean? uh, like for example, in this theory, friend, the in this structure, like the main factor was in the previous one, the main factor was the structure functionality of division. Here in the human resource theory, friend, whenever the organization developed, they are focused, they definitely consider the human resource factor. The human resource factor means the employees, basically, that how employees are working. In the human resource theory, the employees are the main factor. Like whenever we are making any division decision, we must have to consider the preference of human resources or the employees. We can't take the whole soul decision individually. We must have to consider the impacts and the preferences of the employees. Okay, so you can just imagine that the human resource theory means the employees have some power, or they have some preferences in the human resource theory, in this organizational structure. Decision making theory means, friend, that the decision making is more important. What does it mean? That, friend, the approach to organization is known as the decision making theory. In an organization, decisions are made at all levels, and important decisions tend to be made at higher levels. The decision making approach is organizational aspects accepts the hierarchical form of organization. What does it mean, friend? Is that means, friend, that the decisions are making at every level. For example, they have some board of making, they have some board means some authorities there, that there are some group of people who make the decisions. So decision making is dependent on multiple groups of people. This is not the case that only one person is taking the decision as a whole. There are multiple people, there are group of people who take the decisions. So this is called a structure of organization that is called as decision making theory in an organization. Okay, okay. The next one is the system approach. Friend, the system approach is this is another approach of the organizational theory. In this approach, system approach looks at the organization as a total system comprising of number of interacting variables. This approach emphasizes that we should not deal with problems in isolation but consider their interactions. In fact, the word system means a regularly interacting or interdependent group of items forming a unified whole. What does it mean, friend? That whenever we are taking decisions, when we are progressing, we must have to consider the system as a whole. As an organization, we should have to consider as a whole system. We can't say that we will consider only 5% or 10% and we will not consider the other 10 to 15%. This is not the approach. As a system, as a whole system, we have to consider the organization, that how, what will be the impact, that if we take some decision as a system as a whole, end to end solution, end to end functionality, what will be the impact. So as a system we consider the organization, not only for 5% or 6%. As a system we will consider the organization. So friend, this is called the another approach of the organization, that is called as system approach, in which we consider the organization as a whole soul system. Not only a single person will take the decisions, or only we will consider only 4 to 5%. We consider the organization as a whole system, end to end solution, end to end organization. So friend, that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thank you, thanks a lot for your time.